Spencer.
Something's wrong with that kid.
Kevin Spencer.
That don't like it, never did.
Something's wrong with that kid.
He's a teen-smoking alcoholic sociopath. You better not cross his path.
Kevin Spencer.
He's a teen-smoking alcoholic sociopath. Oh, not this crap again. What?
Mr. and Mrs. Spencer,
They moved away.
authorities are very interested in your son Kevin's activities at the library. He checked out several red flag books.
What's the book?
You may be interested to know your son's been reading things with titles like Crime and Punishment, Naked and the Dead, Electric Kool-Aid, Acid Test.
Boy, were you reading them dirty books?
And then there was the problem with Abby Hoffman's Steal This Book. Well, he stole it.
What did you expect? It's got instructions right on the cover. Hey, how come you's allowed to spy on what he takes out of the library?
For the answer to that question, you'll have to refer to subsection B, paragraph F12, on a footnote to a referencing document of the new Canadian Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness Department.
Canadian Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness Department can suck my big cock.
Don't worry, we'll make sure he don't read so much no more. It's messing up his melon, right, Melonhead?
We don't care if he reads those porno books, but breaking probation's another thing. Library records state he checked out these books at a time after his curfew.
Holy fuck, they're even spying on you at the library.
For breaching his probation, we're placing him under house arrest. Here's the court order.
Sure is different from when I was a kid. Back then, the cops would just knock you over the head a few times.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for the reminder.
Cheer up already. There's plenty of ways to kill time when you pull house arrest. Here, I got us all set up for caps. I win. You better be cheered up because I'm already bored shitless. Besides, it ain't like I really give a flying fiddler's fuck about your emotional well-being and general state of happiness with your miserable, useless life. But I am your father, according to the courts. I'm supposed to care. So start yammering and be sure to tell me when the fuck it is you've done so I can quit this fucking charade that I actually give a shit and get on with my own useless fucking life. Kevin told Percy that he was feeling all dark inside at the ever-shrinking noose of personal freedom. It was choking off his belief in a future for the uncivilized tyranny they called life. Percy wasn't sure what all that shit meant, so he just nodded like he understood and tried something else to cheer the boy up. Check out this trick shot, boy. Kevin told his parents to stop trying to cheer him up, as it was a facile conceit of their own guilt feelings.
Aw, Kevin, I'm sure it ain't anything like that. That thing you said, alls we was trying to tell you is you don't gotta leave the house to have fun.
Except to go to the liquor store.
Yeah, except for that. Why don't we break out the old board games and have some fun like a normal family?
Friggin' board games? Why do you think they're called board games? 'Cause they're effing boring.
We can play that twisty game where everybody has to crawl around on the floor rubbing their bodies all over each other. I remember in high school when my uncle invited me and my girlfriends to play that twisty game in his rumpus room. We'd crawl all over the place whenever my aunt was out of town. Him just staring at us. Hey, you know, looking back on it, that was kind of creepy.
Look what I found. It's the old malpractice game. You gotta put all that shit back in the patient's body the wrong way. See, I'm putting a doctor's wristwatch in where the guy's liver should be.
Geez, we sure do got a lot of politically incorrect games from the old days. Compulsive Gambler, Barrel of Junkies.
Cop to commie. Don't fake the light.
No, let's play Monotony. It's a game about owning real estate.
Oh, sure, nothing's more fun than real estate.
We combined a wireless notebook with a complete home entertainment center you can take anywhere. Which leaves only one question. The new Toshiba Cosmeo with Intel Centrino mobile technology.
Jack Daniel's whiskey is made with great care. Please enjoy it the same way.
It's your chance to win during GM's Hot Button event. Come in and press the OnStar button and one of 150 hot new 05s could be yours. Plus up to $10,000 off purchase or lease on 04s and 05s.
We'll give him a minute.
Our biggest year-end celebration is on now.
Rated T for teen.
Complete listings, community information, maps, and more. Super Pages, your TELUS directory.
This program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm the banker on account as I do math so good.
So?
So it means I handle all the money just like the real bank.
Fine. Give me all the money before I blow your fucking head off.
It ain't that realistic, asshole. Here's everyone's startup money. I get to be the little sombrero. You can be the bottle cap, since you seem to have so many of them.
Oh my Christ, I hate this game so fucking much.
Your card says go to prison.
Just like my friggin' life. 1, 2, 3. What's after 3? Okay, so you just landed on my strip club at Pork Place. You owe me $2,000 in bribes and payoffs.
Not if Kevin slaps your property with a building code violation.
Fuck! That wipes me out. Hey, loan me $300.
I already loaned you all the bank's money. Then Kevin won it all.
Come on. I'll give you 5 real bucks for 300 phony ones.
Kevin asked Anastasia how they knew when the game was over.
Don't know. Suppose somebody's supposed to win eventually. But for some reason, we never end up playing that long.
Stupid fucking piece of shit. I'm tired of this shit.
That's usually the reason we never finish. Well, how's about we play Trivia Taboo? It was invented by Canadians.
Oh, big fucking deal, Trivia Taboo. Thanks to that stupid game, I know every album Michael Jackson made in the 80s. That's useful.
Just try.
Okay, 6. There, I landed on red. Ask me something.
I can't.
Why not?
Because you tore up all the cardboard question cards to make filters for your Rolly cigarettes.
Well, I can't suck them without a filter. What am I, some kind of British Columbian?
Kevin said he was bored and figured he'd go upstairs and get some shut-eye.
Now see what you done? You went and made the boy sleepy. Fuck you and your game. I'm gonna go watch TV.
I bet you ain't so grown up yet that your mama can't read your story to cheer you up.
Kevin said he was far too old and she was far too drunk for bedtime stories. Then he reminded Anastasia that the only thing she'd ever read to him was a list of his possible fathers other than Percy. Certain blood tests hadn't panned out.
Yeah, for a while there I really thought you had a chance. Well, I'm feeling drunk and sentimental. I'll read you to sleep with this here thing. What to do if you have contracted an STD. Sexually transmitted disease can take many forms, from minor irritants to, in some severe cases, death. Ah, don't be embarrassed, boy. We all get them. So which one you got? Chlamydia. That's fuck all. Wait till you get herpes. Anywho, I'm bored. You know, Boise, this house arrest thing makes me feel closer to the boy.
Oh yeah, house arrest is a real blast. But I'm bucking the fuck out of here. This shit blows.
If you only knew what's in store for you. If you only knew, what then would you do? What lies in the cards? What rolls from the dice? Whatever it is, it ain't very nice. From Ellen the Magic Goose to old Dr. Seuss, step into the noose, boy.
Hey, Jimmy, what you doing?
Just tossing some old shit out, Percy.
Jesus, look at all these old newspapers, eh? Makes you try and remember what the news was like all those years ago.
Saddam Hussein receives key to city from U.S. president. Yep, old news.
There's only one good way to use a newspaper, Jimmy, and it ain't reading. You see what I'm saying? It's for wiping your heart.
I got it, Percy.
Listen, I want to sell all these shitty board games and use the money to buy some cool video games. That way I don't gotta put up with my family when I'm enjoying myself.
You got some classic games here, Percy. Organ Broker, Clueless, Kasplat, Don't Bounce the Check. Hey, Hungry Bulimic.
Bulimic Attack! It's the game that spits back! Holy frig, give me that newspaper. When did you say this was from?
About 15 years ago. Hey, that's a picture of you, ain't it?
Mr. Spencer, you're a hero to your community for testifying against the Leduc brothers.
I did it for the money.
He did it for the money, folks. Tell us, Percy, is it true 2 of the culprits you informed on are actually related to you?
Hey, only by blood.
Yo, Percy! We may be 3-time losers, but we're going to get out of prison someday. And when we do...
Wow, what did he say after that?
I don't know. I was so afraid I pissed myself and fainted before he could finish.
Gosh, so that was 15 years ago.
So, I don't suppose you happen to remember how long his sentence was?
15 years.
That's what I figured.
Jeez, I'm surprised you didn't know, Percy. I bet there's even a price on your head. In fact, I'm just gonna go make a phone call.
Holy shit, don't you sell out my ass, Jimmy! Son of a bitch! What's that fucking kid doing up there?
Boise, I think you're getting another death threat from them Leduc fellas.
That's right, Spencer. Do you know what time it is?
I can't tell time.
It's time to settle some scores.
Yeah, well, you don't scare me.
No?
No.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? I'll tell you, Pourquoi, I went and got a restraining order against you, you son of a bitch.
You'll wanna hold on to that piece of paper, Spencer. You're gonna need something to clean up the blood.
Ouch! Jesus, watch what you're doing with that thing!
We got a bad nighttime cold. Go, go, go!
We've got your relief, sir.
New Lemon Neo-Citrin Syrup to relieve your worst nighttime cold and flu symptoms. New Neo-Citrin Syrup. Rest. Feel better.
Our work here is done.
Rated T for Teen.
Well, Daxter, my old friend, it's finally over. We've answered the mystery of the Precursor Legacy, and we've defeated the last of our enemies.
He's mine.
The Epic Jack Trilogy is coming to its dramatic conclusion.
Okay.
Rest assured, it won't end like this.
Just lift your foot and I'll kick your...
Introducing new empowerment from Aquafresh Extreme Clean. It showers your whole mouth with microactive foam that seeks out bad breath bacteria, leaving a brisk minty tingling that just won't quit. New empowerment from Aquafresh Extreme Clean.
We got a bad nighttime cold. Go, go, go!
We've got your relief, sir.
New Lemon Neo-Citrin Syrup to relieve your worst nighttime cold and flu symptoms. New Neo-Citrin Syrup. Rest. Feel better.
Our work here is done.
This program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
After his house arrest ended, Kevin decided he'd do some research on what makes a really fun game. So he dropped in on the school's recognized extracurricular gaming consortium.
By using these imaginary characters, we can invest a lot of our personal issues into competitive acting out. Ooh! I rolled a 27. That puts an end to your Thralgorn. Now I will possess your many brides.
Kevin asked the delusional nerds if they weren't becoming obsolete, since computer games made the use as unnecessary as listening to radio drama.
Yes, but at least we have our friends we can talk to. Now fuck off!
Hey, you! You ever seen this guy before?
Percy Spencer? Oh, sure, he's the chiseling son of a bitch who's never ended up on his tab and who, tragically died several months ago, suffocating on a prophylactic.
I did not! I mean, that's not how it happened. He died in a manly way, trying to save a truckload of kittens from a forest fire and some child molester.
We heard he was alive. We heard he still drinks here.
Somebody's been fucking around with you, buddy.
You got a fast mouth, Chubby. You better not be here when I come back, or I'm gonna... Suddenly, this here place smell like the pee-pee in here. Let's get out of this dump before we catch something.
Boy, I've been coming up with some splentastical schematics speculating on your new participatory, real-time, real-world interactive game. We're gonna put people on the social assistance merry-go-round and check out what happens when their playing piece lands in your slum property. That kind of trouble is lots of fun.
Boy, see, Kevin wants us to try his new board game that he invented now.
I'm busy.
Come on, you can bring your gun with you.
Kevin told his folks that his game was called Irony, that it had no point, and at the end, everyone loses.
Sounds like fun, right, Boise?
Let's just get this shit over with before someone sneaks in and blows my fucking head off.
Kevin said he was really proud of his new board game and told his parents they'd better like it or else.
Your arsonist just landed on my hotel! 666. You rolled 3 6s. You gotta go to hell.
Hey, you go to fucking hell.
No, in the game. Move your piece here.
Oh, so what's it say now?
The card says you get addicted to painkillers. Go back 2 spaces. Wow, that's almost too real.
Well, the drugs are real enough, that's for sure. Spin the cough syrup, Ma.
It says you join the police bomb squad, move your piece into the space marked danger for a big surprise. You know, boy, I bet your teachers will be impressed with how creative you are.
Yeah, go brown nose at school for fuck's sake. I'm going someplace to lay low.
Wow. It's been a while since we had a Rastafarian rabbi in here.
I ain't a rabbit. I'm hiding out from some guys I rolled over on. So just give me a back rub and a hand job so that I can get out of here again.
So, you're that Spencer guy. Sure, just lie down on that table and I'll go get some extra spicy lubricant.
This massage table smells like the last guy. You can at least sweep the back hair off it.
That wasn't from his back.
Fuck! Just hurry up!
Here's your rub down, Spencer! Ah! He's getting away! I should have had someone guarding the window! Don't worry, boys. He can't run forever.
Friday on an all-new South Park.
Tread Boyette is being released from juvenile hall. He's gonna kill us.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. I put a spell on you. What's up? Because you're mine.
Nice.
The irresistible aroma of freshly popped Orville Redenbacher, unlike other snacks, is sure to bring people together.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Pop up some good times with Orville Redenbacher. Perfect for sharing. Orville time, anytime. Now let the good times pop with new sweet popcorn from Orville Redenbacher.
Inside that digital camera is something familiar, a battery. And while you might think all batteries are the same, consider what happened here last winter when a heart stopped and his life depended on a Zoll defibrillator. And when Zoll chooses a battery, they trust Duracell. So whether it's saving a moment or saving a life, it just has to work. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
Introducing New Edge Advanced, a refreshingly cool formula for an irresistibly cool shave. Cool.
Mark, get the door.
Isabella.
Marco.
This is my roommate, Frank.
Ciao, Francesco.
Ciao.
Francesco.
New Edge Advanced. Refresh your shave. You can hit the ice with Doug Gilmore. Go to edgeshave.ca to enter to win.
This program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Remember, as soon as they put the boy in jail, we ditch him and move to a new town.
All right, next on the docket, Kevin Spencer. You're charged with assault with explosives resulting in the crippling of your high school marching band.
He came to the cafeteria with his new board game. The fucking thing nearly blew our hands off, man.
I'd like to call our expert on the occult to testify. Sir, in your opinion, do you think Kevin Spencer drinks the blood of orphans?
You'd have to be retarded not to think so.
Your Honor, it's obvious. Given this boy's fondness for dark rituals and affection for the demonic music of Jan Arden, we must conclude that this hellion, this delinquent vandal, had every motive, every reason, every opportunity to commit this villainous act. I want the jury to hear how the marching band used to sound, and how they'll never sound again.
Your Honor, this is a shameless attempt to curry sympathy from the jury.
I'll allow it.
Thanks to this evil young man, we'll never know what artistic heights these young people could have achieved.
Oh, give me a fucking break.
He's obviously guilty. Look at him. All the normal kids go to the big school dances. They revel in the normal milestones that we all shared. But this degenerate resorts to hanging out alone in ravines and under bridges.
Very expensive bridges. Your Honor, I propose this boy's confession was acquired with unethical force. I demand we enter as evidence footage of how Kevin's confession was acquired.
I bet you wish you had a satanic pentagram on your chest, don't you, Kevin? Here, use this magic marker. Hang on, you're doing it wrong. No, I'll help you. Wait. It's gotta be upside down so it looks really evil.
Mr. Connor, where did you get your degree in the occult sciences?
I drew it myself with a crayon.
Sir, don't you think finding someone guilty based solely on their religious beliefs amounts to persecution?
No.
Holy shit, it's them. They tracked me down. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Ladies and gentlemen, after little to no consideration, I hereby find the defendant guilty of...
Wait! It was my fault! I built the game, and I told the boy to bring it to school. I'm guilty. You gotta put me in prison.
One scapegoat's as good as another. Percy Spencer, I sentence you to 3 months.
How do you like them apples, LeDuc? Now I'm in the joint where you can't get me.
We'll get you eventually, Spencer!
Hey, you're Cyril LeDuc. I just issued a restraining order against you a few days ago. And now you're contravening it by coming within 200 meters of Percy Spencer. Officer, put them all in the same paddy wagon. LeDuc's going back to prison.
What? No, you can't put us in at the same time. Fuck! Holy friggin' What's the book?
This program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, let's go again.
Action!
remember the day Father came home early. Father, a solar energy engineer, loved working long hours to make the world a better place. His early return was rare and a treat for all of us who loved him. That day I learned that hard work and ingenuity were unappreciated, and the world could be a thankless place. And so it was, in the spring of 1973, motivated by books he had read, Father moved us. We moved from the city of Winnipeg into the wild lands of Manitoba. Father bought beef jerky at a local gas station and gave the attendant our old credit card for safekeeping. Having been accustomed to chocolate bars and potato chips, my little sister complained and would not eat it. Father said that soon even such items would be considered a luxury. My mother said maybe we would learn to make our own beef jerky. After driving the whole night through, we arrived in the wild lands of Manitoba, just as Father had said we would. It was like no place I had ever seen. Father removed the license plates, which he hoped to fashion into spearheads. And then parted with his much-loved Monaco. This he all did so we would not be able to change our minds and go driving home at the first sign of inconvenience. My sister wanted to play. Father said that much work would need to be done if we hoped to survive the arid summer that was fast approaching. My mother comforted her, saying that soon we would kill some animals and make puppets from their skin, and then what fun we would have. In the meanwhile, my sister and I were given the task of finding water to drink, while my parents found the promising location for our new home. In the middle of the afternoon, we found the remains of an old swimming pool. Like a mirage, the oasis contained no water. It seemed like an artifact from another time. I wonder why we were not afraid to wander this strange place. But we never felt entirely alone. Father was a poor craftsman, and we would often hear him cursing and swearing, his voice brought to us by the gentle breeze. Finally, we did find water. We filled the bottle as Father had ordered, and though we had only been in the wild for one day, I felt